The K&F Concept Shotgun Microphone. Is this the best low budget microphone for YouTubers? Coming in at $25.99 from Amazon, this is a cold shoe mounted DSLR or mirrorless camera on-body microphone. Now it's a condenser microphone, which means it requires some kind of power. That power is supplied by a CR2032 watch battery, and connection is made to your camera with the integral 3.5mm audio jack. Now the microphone is quoted as a hypercardioid. That sounds very technical, but bear with me. All that means is that it's very directional, so it will pick up sound from whatever it's pointed at and reject sound from the sides and behind the microphone. As well as having a handy on-off switch, it also has a really great feature, which is a plus 10 dB gain booster. Now that plus 10 dB of gain also switches on a high pass filter. Again, sounds technical, but all that means is that it's supposed to cut off any unwanted bass noise from the microphone. So with all that in mind, let's look at the good bits of the K&F Concept Shotgun Microphone. First up really is the price point, and as far as bang for buck goes, it's hard to beat something that costs £25. It's an incredibly accessible pricing point for people that are starting out and want to look to improve the audio of their vlogs. It really is perfect for those new and entry-level filmmakers. That plus 10 dB of gain boost is a really important feature, particularly with this microphone. Now, compared to many other on-body microphones, this isn't very sensitive. The volume that you get out of it, what we call the gain, is quite low. So when you're trying to record anyone or anything that's more than a meter away from the camera, you're gonna have to switch that plus 10 dB on, and that just increases the output or the sensitivity of the microphone. It really is an essential feature, and one I'm very glad they've put in this microphone. Audio quality is obviously the most crucial point, and this microphone doesn't disappoint. It is perfectly usable for filmmakers that are on a run and gun, that want to move quickly. This is actually a perfectly acceptable quality microphone, and when side by side with some others, it actually stands up quite well. So before we move on, it definitely makes sense to actually show you the quality of the audio with the K&F Concept microphone, and we're going to switch over to the audio now. So now I'm talking to you through the K&F Concept Shotgun microphone. It's on top of this Canon 70D. You're about a meter away from me, or arm's length, and really you're in an ideal situation. This is an acoustically treated room. There's no wind, noise or interference, so we should be getting the best out of this microphone. But to test the worst from this microphone, I'm going to pass it to Pete, who's about 3 meters away. I'm going to switch on that plus 10 dB and hear what it sounds like. So there you have it. You're now at least 3 meters away from me. You've also moved out of the acoustically treated space into a more typical room, so you'll be getting more of that room noise. Really, we want to test how sensitive this microphone is, how loud my voice sounds compared to the noise around you, and also how much noise you're getting. Now, how it sounds is subjective, so it is also a question of, do you like the sound quality of it? Now with that, let's look at the bad points of the K&F Concept Shotgun Microphone. The build quality. It's always the first thing you notice when you take something out of the packaging. And first of all, the packaging is actually quite good, but as soon as you open this nice box, you're confronted with something that feels quite cheap. It's made of a combination of plastic and a cheap metal alloy, and it does feel very cheap in hand. I would question the durability of a microphone that is this cheaply made. Perhaps it wouldn't stand the test of time or wouldn't survive very well if it's rolling around the bottom of your kit bag. There's no shock mount to this. Now the manufacturer quotes that it is shock proof, but from our tests I cannot say that that's true. You get a lot of handling noise, as in a lot of the sound from your hands on the camera gets picked up with the microphone because there's no suspension mount to absorb it. Also, any heavy footfall, you'll also pick that up too, so it's worth bearing that in mind when you're looking at this microphone. Now also, talking of noise, the shielding of this isn't great, and all that means is that it's going to be very susceptible to interference. Things like Wi-Fi, mobile phones, even heavy-duty electrical equipment nearby, this is likely to pick up interference from it. It's even more susceptible to noise than microphones with a really bad reputation, such as the Rode VideoMic Go. So all in all, pro microphone, this definitely is not. Rode and Sennheiser, Audio-Technica and the like need not be worried. But as a budget accessible entry point to decent quality audio for your vlogs, this is actually a really good option. So for any of those new vloggers and filmmakers out there that only have a £25 budget and are looking for a microphone, definitely consider the K&F Concept Shotgun microphone. That's been my grab and go review. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.